Hey everybody, this is Tony, Taint the Lord 87, and this is going to be a response video to George G's Room of Walk and his recent video that he did 2 or 3 days ago about songs that pump him up. And I thought this would be a great way to pick out songs that I personally chose that would pump me up, get me excited, get me hyped up, and always be looking forward to that song when it comes up on the albums that I listen to. So, yeah, just going to do a response to George G's Room of Walk about songs that pumps me up, pumps him up, or pumps anyone up, and hopefully everybody enjoys my little picks. So, for this one, I'm going to choose songs that doesn't get talked about or is not as well known, but still are absolute bangers that gets me pumped up. So, yeah, and I wrote a list of songs on this piece of paper. That way I won't forget. So the first one will be Devildriver's Bring the Fight to the Floor off of the album Beast. Now, Bring the Fight to the Floor by Devildriver is just a groovy, heavy, aggressive song that gets me hyped up, gets me excited, and it's just full-blown aggression to my ears. And one of the songs that help me, gets me pumped up, gets me excited, and makes me look forward to the rest of the album. And just one of the best songs to come out of Devildriver's Beast. So Bring the Fight to the Floor, a great song to pump me up. So that's my first pick. Devildriver's Bring the Fight to the Floor off of the album Beast. Great song. Okay, next up is Sinergy's The Bitch Is Back. Yeah, Sinergy's The Bitch Is Back off of the album To Hell and Back. Just an awesome, over the top, heavy metal, power metal, bruiser of a song. It's like the riffs are fast, the leads are insane, the solos are insane, and the front woman who does the singing has an amazing, tremendous voice. Like Kimberly Garst is an amazing singer, and her voice definitely fits with the song and this album overall. And it's just an awesome heavy metal, power metal song that will have anyone headbanging and gets me super excited to listen to that song and listen to this entire album. So yeah, my second pick is The Bitch Is Back by Sinergy off of the album To Hell and Back. Great song from a great album. Definitely one of the songs that gets me pumped up. Okay, next up is Anaal Nathrakh, Paragon Pariah. Yes, Paragon Pariah by Anaal Nathrakh off of the album Passion. Just an insane song that mixes black metal, grindcore, death metal, and it's just absolute balls to the wall insanity. It's heavy, it's aggressive, it just sounds like a mental patient going absolutely nuts behind the microphone with a crazy ass band playing in the background. And it's definitely a song that's brutal and aggressive and definitely gets me pumped up to listen to that song and the rest of the album. So yeah, Paragon Pariah by Anaal Nathrakh is just one of the songs that will get me hyped up, gets me pumped up, and it's just amazing. So that's my third pick, Anaal Nathrakh's Paragon Pariah off of the album Passion. Really great song from a really insane album. Okay, my fourth pick is Pantera's Strength Beyond Strength. Yeah, Strength Beyond Strength is the opening song off of Pantera's Far Beyond Driven, and it's definitely an underrated, underappreciated song that nobody really ever talks about that much, but it's a great song that blends groove metal, heavy metal, and a little bit of thrash here and there, but it's just a very scorcher of a song and a great opening song to start off Far Beyond Driven by Pantera. I could have chose so many other songs, but Strength Beyond Strength is a very underrated banger of a song, and definitely a song that gets me hyped up, gets me pumped up, and gets me excited. So, yeah, that's my fourth pick, Strength Beyond Strength by Pantera. Great song to open up Far Beyond Driven, and a great song overall. Okay, next up is Tailgunner's Dead into the Dark. Yeah, Tailgunner's Dead into the Dark is just an awesome heavy metal 80s inspired anthem that feels very triumphant. That sounds very triumphant, nostalgic, and it's just a straight up heavy metal banger. And definitely a song that has some great vocals, great riffs, and some awesome solos. It may not be like the most insane song off of this album, but it's a song that I really enjoy, and and overall the and overall Down into the Dark off of Tailgunner's Midnight Bliss is just a great song, and definitely a song that pumps me up. So yeah, Dead into the Dark by Tailgunner. Great song, a great heavy metal song to get anyone pumped up, hyped up, and definitely listen to the entire album as well. So yeah, that's my fifth pick. Okay, my sixth pick would have to be Killswitch Engage and the song Declaration. Now, Declaration is just a very thrashy metalcore song off of Killswitch Engage's The End of Heartache. It's just a fast, heavy, aggressive number that blends clean vocals, harsh vocals, and it's just a very, very energetic song that gets me hyped up, gets me pumped up, and just a, and definitely a song that I feel should be played more live because it would get the audience absolutely wired up. And yeah, Declaration by Killswitch Engage is just an amazing thrashy metalcore song. So yep, that's one of the songs that will help pump me up and get me excited. So yeah, Declaration by Killswitch Engage off the album The End of Heartache. Great song from a great album, from a great band, in my eyes. Okay, my seventh pick will have to be Daath. Daath Sightless. Yeah, Daath Sightless off of the album The Hinderers. Just a great heavy metal song that has influences of um, industrial and electronics, but it's a very solid mid-paced song that definitely I don't hear a lot of people talk about, but it's just an amazing song and definitely gets me hyped up and gets me excited. And yeah, Sightless by Daath off of the album The Hinderers is just overall it's very underrated and underappreciated. Definitely a band, an album, and song that needs to be talked about more. So yeah, that's my seventh pick, Daath Sightless off of the album The Hinderers. Great song from an underrated band. Okay, the next three songs that I'm going to choose is from the same band because I can't just pick one song off of one band. They have so many songs that I enjoy. So yeah, the next three songs are from the same band. The first one is Sepultura and the song Impending Doom off of the album The Mediator Between Head and Hands Must Be the Heart. Not only is this album underrated, but the song Impending Doom is also a very underrated song of the Derek Green era of Sepultura. Just a heavy, thrashy, aggressive number. And I really do feel like the Derek Green era of Sepultura tends to get overlooked, but the last three albums, including this one, are absolute bangers. And Impending Doom is just an amazing song. And definitely a song that I really recommend checking out because it got me excited, gets me all pumped up and hyped up and excited, and definitely a very underappreciated gem off of this album. So, yeah, Sepultura's Impending Doom off of The Mediator Between Head and Hands Must Be the Heart. Great song from an underrated album. Okay, the next Sepultura song that I chose for this list of songs that gets me hyped up would have to be I Am the Enemy by Sepultura off the album Machine Messiah. Continuing on from the last album is another heavy metal, thrashy, aggressive song full of attitude and aggression and great riffs, great solos, and another underappreciated song from the Derek Green era of Sepultura. And yeah, I Am the Enemy is just an amazing song that would get me hyped up, get me excited, and like I said, very underrated song from a underrated album of the Derek Green era of Sepultura. So, yep, Sepultura's I Am the Enemy off of Machine Messiah. Great song from an underrated album. Good stuff. And the last Sepultura song that I chose for this list would have to be Means to an End off of Quadra by Sepultura. Again, at this time I'm repeating myself, but it's a great heavy metal, thrashy, aggressive song for great leads, great solos, and definitely a song that will help get me hyped up and get me excited. Means to an End by Sepultura is just a very underrated banger of a song. Off of a very um off of a very overlooked and somewhat underrated album in Sepultura's discography, Quadra. So yeah, I definitely recommend checking out Means to an End by Sepultura. Great song off of this relatively overlooked album, in my opinion. In my eyes, I mean. So yeah, Means to an End by Sepultura from Quadra. Great song that would get me hyped and get me excited and gets me pumped. Excuse me. And okay, next song is Arch Enemy's War Eternal off of the album War Eternal. And yeah, Arch Enemy's War Eternal, the title track, is just an awesome melodic death metal song that's very aggressive, very riffy, very fast, and just has amazing vocals by yeah, just have amazing vocals. That's what I'm trying to say. And yeah, it's just an amazing heavy metal, melodic death metal song that would get me excited, gets me pumped up, and just makes me look forward to listening to the rest of the album. And definitely the title track's definitely one of the best songs off of War Eternal. So, yep, the title track War Eternal by Arch Enemy. Definitely one of the songs that would get me hyped up and get me excited. If you want some really good melodic death metal, if you want a really good melodic death metal song by Arch Enemy this late in their career, I strongly suggest check out War Eternal. Great song. Okay, my next pick is Darkest Hour in the song The Sadist Nation, off of the album Hidden Hands of the Sadist Nation. Now this song is just absolutely nuts. It just starts out fast, aggressive, and in your face. And while I do feel like the song itself has a bit of a hardcore leaning, I feel like this is just a straight up melodic death metal song with a bit of hardcore mixed in. But yeah, the song, like I said, is very fast, aggressive, insane, and just so over the top and would get anyone excited like me. So yeah, The Sadist Nation by Dark Owl. Just an amazing song that will get anyone hyped, excited, and pumped up. Definitely looking forward to that song off of Hidden Hands of a Sadist Nation. So yeah, Darkest Owl, The Sadist Nation. Great song. And my last pick for songs that would get me pumped up would have to be Corrosion of Conformity in the song Vote with a Bullet off of the album Blind. Now, Vote with a Bullet has this signature mid tempo riff that sounds very heavy and badass and very aggressive and just gives me that stank face, be like, oh yeah, hell yeah, this is the shit right here. And yeah, Corrosion Conformity's Vote with a Bullet is just an awesome, solid, straight up heavy metal, southern metal song that's an absolute bruiser. And definitely a song that would get me hyped up and get me excited. So yeah, my last pick is Corrosion Conformity's Vote with a Bullet off of the album Blind. Just a solid heavy metal song with a badass riff. Great song of a great album. And that's it. Those are my personal picks of songs that would get me hyped up, get me pumped up, and get me excited. And George G's Room of Walk, if you're watching this, hopefully enjoy my picks and let me know what you think. And thank you so much for everybody for watching this video as well. So let me know what you think. But until next time, thanks for watching and take care.